Hey,
Dude, I'm in a good mood. I'm not worried.
you
You
are
worried?
you are surprisingly in a good mood.
Yeah.
You know, am I worried? No, I'm not worried. I listen. Uh, who thought this was going to be a sweep? Raise your hand.
Every 14-year-old kid on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. So that's my thing. Like, and Twitter has become. We
Oh,
already
it's
knew. We already knew Twitter was a cesspool. We already knew this. But dude, I mean, seriously, what is the average age on Twitter? It's got to be about 13 and a half.
oh yeah. No, absolutely.
These people are simping for fucking people and like uh, every game is like, oh, I don't know if I can live. I can't live with this. I can't do. I don't know what am I going to do with my life, guys? It's baseball. It's fucking baseball. You why did they not hit this guy today? Because it's baseball. It happens.
Well, they never seen him.
They've never seen this guy. It's fucking fine, dude. It's
Yeah, I'm not
fucking
worried about
fine.
it. The
Even
only
if they
thing,
lose every game out there, they still have to come home and they still have to beat us here. Like it's
the only thing I'm a tinge worried about tomorrow, and thankfully, Dan Ulasida, is that how you say that? How you say that fucking guy's
Dan
name?
Iasonia.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He's
Yeah,
Angel Hernandez.
that guy doesn't know what the strike zone is
But
because
like
that was
if
bad both ways.
we're throwing Walker tomorrow,
Oh, wait
and
a
you,
second. Hold on.
oh puppy,
Okay, there we go.
if we're throwing Walker tomorrow, he needs to have an ump that's going to be on his side because he's a head case. He gets a couple. Look at Craig.
No, it's not Walker. It's Sanchez.
Nuh-uh. He say that?
Sanchez confirmed.
Oh
You heard
no!
it.
What do you
You
think?
heard it here.
You think Walker's pissed?
I don't know. I don't know if he's pissed. He seems like a pretty good guy, but you know.
So then, what does that mean?
I mean, Sanchez is pitching tomorrow.
So then, who's going Game 5?
Wheeler.
Is that enough time?
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen though is Sanchez is going to have a short leash. And you could argue that Sanchez has never pitched to any of these Diamondback fucks. So maybe we'll have the advantage this time.
What do you mean? Because they haven't seen him?
Yeah, I don't think so, right?
Maybe well, Tommy. I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Maybe Tommy.
I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll look into it. And I've been.
The game was just fucking weird. It was weird from the first pitch.
It was, and it
just didn't feel right.
It was annoying. The vibes were off. I don't know
felt
what
like
it was.
An Eagles
I think I texted you. I texted you. I don't know if it was on the side or whatever. We have too many fucking threads, but I was like, when they panned through the like dugout, I was looking at the guys and I'm like, they just didn't look like. And yeah, listen, they're not at home, so like, are the vibes the same? Absolutely not. That place sounded like a fucking morgue. My God.
Dude, I don't care what anyone says, and we can drag whoever the fuck you want to drag. That mascot's fucking funny. I don't care what you say. I mean, he doesn't make any sense. It should be a giant
giving
snake.
It up, Kenny giving it up for Baxter.
Dude, he's fucking funny. Dude, any mascot on a fly ball that's like to the fucking roof. You know what I mean? He's running full speed, has no idea where that ball's going to be, and he just fucking tries to get it. That's insane behavior. I love it.
Oh man!
And that strikeout, that missed call from the fucking ump dude that's every fucking Delco guy. You know what I'm talking about? They're like, they tense up their forearms, like, fuck.
Oh, man. when he threw the towel, he was like,
yeah,
yeah, like it's like the double bird action without the birds
for mascots.
Yeah, but no, I mean, listen, man, they didn't get destroyed. They did.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I would be a little more like. Perturbed. What is it? Perturbed,
dude. That was actually right. You didn't make that word up. you know, have you? I don't know if you people listening to this, whoever you are, have ever watched Trailer Park Boys, but Trailer Park Boys, Ricky in Trailer Park Boys makes up shit all the time, makes up words and shit. Kenny,
that's me.
And they call them Rickyisms. If you Google it, it's funny as fuck. But I wish I had a Kennyisms site because I'm pretty sure Kenny has a couple of his own.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I'm on smart.
No, you're doing just fine, I think. You know, you hold your own, arguing against those 14-year-olds on Twitter.
Oh, I can't, man. I'm tired of doing it, really, honestly.
Yeah. Sometimes, so listen, everybody needs to calm the fuck down.
I'm not even sure. Guys, I'm not even sure they hit us that well. They didn't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And first off, the only real fear you should have in your eyes is fucking for Craig Kimbrell. You never know. I don't know what I'm gonna get with that guy.
There has to be serious conversations about him because, and by that I mean like, can they allow him to be our closer anymore? I don't know, man. I mean, they're not going to make a change. Let's be real, right? They're not going to change it, right? Do you agree?
No. Why would they?
Well, why would they? I mean, it's been always shaky like every time.
No, I'm saying like they wouldn't because of if they do that, they can't go back. Like they can't open that door and then try to shove that door, like all the contents back inside that door because he's a head case.
Yeah.
Dave, I mean this with all due respect. You know I love you. You could steal on Craig Kimbrell.
I probably could. I probably could. I'm kind of quick for a fat guy.
I'm telling you right now, one of those scooters that takes your fucking dying grandma up the steps could steal on fucking Craig Kimbrell.
Did you see the jump he got on him? Oh my god!
It wasn't even a jump, dude. He just was like, "All right." It's embarrassing.
It's such a joke. And also, you know, people shitting on Orion, like, guys, or shitting on Thompson for putting Orion in the game. If he's on the roster, that means that they trust him, and if they don't trust him, then I don't want him on the roster.
Yeah,
to be honest, put the kid in, and it shows a huge amount of trust to put him in that game, and he didn't pitch that bad. I don't like that he kept throwing fucking sliders. I don't know why he kept throwing sliders.
Because he was trying to command that slider. But I said to you, like, if they're bringing him in the 7th, this guy is A, really good, and B, the future of this fucking franchise as far as the reliever pitcher goes. So they have to go right back to him tomorrow if they're going to do it. They have to. Unless they're in a position where they don't need to pitch him, of course, right? Like, obviously. But
yeah, I mean, I honestly think he might be our future closer. I think that might be like in the back of their mind because Kimbrell's gone, you know. So right off into the sunset, bud. But yeah, going back to what you said, hitting us hard. They kind of did, actually. I looked that up. They had 7 balls over 100 exit velo.
So when I say hard, I mean like, you know, doubles, triples, singles, like balls in play. I don't really care off the bat speed. I mean, I do, you know what I mean? Like in the back of your brain, because if you, I told you this. Like I took a decade off of baseball, right? Like,
well, rightfully so.
Yeah, of course. But like I think I could argue that I've watched 90% of the games this year. I think I could argue that.
Probably.
And at least 8% of that is the last 3 weeks of after they tied it up. I just didn't care to watch. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You learn a lot. You pick up a lot about baseball when you start watching regularly again. And it's just like, yeah, the ball off the bat, it does matter. But like in a game like this, I'm just saying I didn't see too much where I'm like, oh fuck. You know what I mean? Like,
no, not at all. That like the Diamondback, like, you know, Bohm has been making almost every play at third. The one ball slide, you know, he sliced it down the line. What are you gonna do?
That's a hard play for even like the GOAT.
Yeah, that's not like you cannot absolutely not hold that against Bohm. Like no.
I think four big leaguers make that play.
Maybe you know, it all depends on positioning and all that shit too. But you know, the other thing is that ballpark is stupid. It's so big. It's dark. It's fucking weird. It's dark in there.
They have a pool.
It's fucking dark, dude. 2 of those balls that the Diamondbacks hit. So Marte, the one that Marte hit, is a homer in 21 of 30 ballparks. The one that Moreno hit was 419 feet. That's the one I think that
Rojas misjudged.
I think that's that one. That's a homer in 26 of 30 ballparks.
Yeah.
So like, listen. Okay, they lost. It's.
Do you think it's weird? Do you think it's weird that the MLB didn't standardize on like home runs? I think it's weird.
like standardize on like the
Left field needs to be at
dimensions of the field?
390. Yeah, center field 400, right field 320. Whatever.
I don't think it's weird. I think they just kept it because it's like that's how it's always been.
Is there like a parameter? Like there's that it can't be shorter than this and it can't be longer than this, right? There probably has to be, right?
I don't probably. I mean we
Right,
tried.
because like, could I put center field at 500 fucking feet?
Dude, there used to be fields that were ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like Polo Grounds had, I think center field was like 475 or some shit.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Like you're not hitting it out there, but right field corner and left field corner were like 270. See, so it's like strategy, right? You got to pull the ball. Like, you gonna try to
I'm
pull
a little
it.
intrigued by this ballpark.
You gonna try to pull it? Play baseball in a fucking square.
I just wanna flush this game. I want them to go to a nice team dinner. Get a little Mesa Mexican out there in Arizona, and hopefully Baxter shows up, and then they all go to bed, and then they wake up and they're ready to go. Also, 2:07, weird time to start a game, right? Just like in general, it's weird.
I don't think that matters. It sucks, but it's not. I mean, like it's whatever. Like you're a fucking
it's just weird.
You're a pro. You fucking that's what you got to do.
Yeah, no.
I hear that. Like, but the Diamondbacks.
I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm not saying what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
it is.
weird.
It's different. It's different. Also,
normal.
they flew out there. They had the time change and all that. Blah blah blah. The Arizona Diamondbacks had to deal with the same shit.
Yeah.
And I just think so they lost today. Okay, let's just talk it out because by the time we do another podcast, the series
will be over.
The series will be over one way or another. So, they play game 4 tomorrow, and let's say so. If they lose tomorrow,
a little bit,
you're nervous.
Yeah,
you're like, all right, fuck. Like
it's doing what they're supposed to do, though, right?
Exactly. Now it depends how they lose, though, because to me, if you have 2 games back to back where you can't hit,
yeah, it's troublesome.
That's a problem.
That's a trend,
especially considering how we know this Phillies team is vibes, all vibes.
Yeah,
it's been this way all fucking year.
There was no good vibe today.
There was no vibe at all. There was no vibe.
Harper,
maybe that's Arizona's plan. They make the stadium so fucking dead. There's no vibe, and they're used to it.
I had more fun at the Berlin Wall.
I mean, bro, there was no fucking vibe on that fucking shit.
Even when Harper scored, I was like, eh.
Did you see the fucking video? I think I can't remember who tweeted it. I think it was the girl who writes for the Inquirer. But she was like, she tweeted the video and then she was like, noise ? I think, and it was like the girls were on top of the dugout with like these noise signs, and dude, it was like nobody was cheering. It was this dead.
It's hard. It's like I don't think people understand it. Like it's like Tampa Bay. It's like these are all transplant old fucking dying people, man. Like Philadelphia is just Delco fucking trash.
Oh, we're scumbags, man. I know, dude, I get it.
If I wasn't married with a kid, I would be a degenerate.
If I wasn't married and I didn't have families and kids and stuff, I would be down there and I would probably get kicked out because I'd probably be cursing at the dude in the bullpen. Like I'd be that guy. I know. I
fucking take a foul ball from a kid. I don't fucking care.
No, I wouldn't do that. You would.
I would give it to my kid.
No, you don't have a kid in this scenario.
Yeah, good point. I'm still taking it, bitch.
You have a bastard kid, like out of wedlock kid. You don't even know who the mom is.
There might be some out there. I don't fucking know. I'm a ghost.
She passed on the kid and she just bounced on you.
Passed the vibes.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Listen,
it's
just win one. Just win one.
Different fucking breed here.
Just win one. Right? Just win one.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Not yet. We'll see how tomorrow I feel tomorrow when I text you.
Did you send your video to Fox?
I did.
Good, so did I.
Did they text you back?
Yeah.
What did they say?
They're like, you're the greatest ever. No.
You know what they said to me?
What'd they say? You're definitely getting on the air.
Thanks, Kenny! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! We missed you.
Ooh, personal.
That's because I'm in the intro. No big deal.
It's true. Kenny made the intro to the fantastic sports show on
While
Fox.
I whispered my answer because my son was sleeping on me.
That's pretty cool. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's a pretty cool show. Actually, they have like always a guest in there. They talk about current shit with sports. It's on at like 11:30.
You know what I'm surprised by? That Jason Martinez who runs that thing.
Yeah, him and Breland.
I thought for sure, like, he's like he's a news guy. He's kind of stuffy, right? You know what I mean? Like,
You're saying that's what you would expect?
Yeah, well, he was in the beginning.
Because he's not like that now.
No, when he first came to Philly and he started doing the thing, I was like, fuck this guy. This guy is not. And then now I see his tweets and he's like, fuck Arizona. This is nice. I'm like, yeah, all right.
He's here. He's here. Let's go.
Yeah, he's cool.
But no,
dude, I don't really care. I'm more worried about the Eagles, and I'm not even worried about the Eagles, but I'm worried about the Eagles. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
all right, so let's turn the page. So listen, Phillies, we are confident that they win. Honestly, I'm confident that they win this NLCS. If they don't win the NLCS, it's going to be shocking.
Yeah,
to be honest,
it will be one of the worst championship losses in a long time.
It will, and it will hurt. And it will make the offseason feel really shitty.
You might lose 10% of the fan base again.
No, you won't.
At least 1%.
You'll probably lose 1%. That's fair. So yeah, let's dive in. Let's dive in on the Birds because
here we go, Sixers. Here we go.
Oh, speaking of the Sixers, look at that jersey unveil today.
Let's do a minute on the Sixers in 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck the Sixers. Fucking piece of shit. Fucking organization. You fucking assholes. I'm sick of you. Fucking idiots. Fuck you.
James Harden is completely removing all leverage from the Sixers. Like, completely.
It's Claude Giroux all over again. And it's not even like Claude Giroux tried to do that. It got leaked by the media.
It's ridiculous. I mean, they're not offering us anything for him either.
Why would you?
Yeah, they don't need to.
Fucking find that fat fucking. Don't pay him.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm Morey, I'm like, fuck you, bro. You're gonna sit here. That's it.
Yeah, and also like they can't trade him for a fucking sack of peanuts. People were like, just get what you can. You can't do that.
People said the same thing about Ben. And they, yeah.
Do you miss Ben? I kind of miss Ben.
I wanted Ben to just man up. All he had to do was say, "I fucked up."
Yeah,
that's it. That's literally it. I'd take him back. Fine.
Yeah, fuck it.
If he is what he is, it's fine.
I mean, this is it. This is his last year to put it together, or no one's gonna sign you. You know what I mean?
Listen, I wouldn't be. Could Ben have his Trey Turner moment?
I mean, I think it's possible.
I don't know.
But I really think that this year is going to be the deciding factor. Like, if he don't come out and he doesn't play well, someone's going to sign him for a vet minimal, and he's going to be an afterthought.
That's curtains. Yeah, it's curtains.
So we'll see. I don't know, but honestly, like, I'm not kidding to you. Like, I plan on watching 0 Sixers, and like, you're right. Probably come like June and July. You know,
except for the fact that the fucking Flyers games are on ESPN Plus.
Why?
Tonight they're on ESPN Plus exclusively.
I'm getting sick of this fucking bullshit.
Like, you can't even watch the Flyers if you wanted to.
How fucked up is this?
Keith Jones, help us.
No, yes, but so Netflix finally rolled out that band. Did you hear about this? I got fucking nailed on. I got nailed on the band. I've been using Kevin's Netflix since
you did.
Since we were in the womb.
How did this happen? How did they catch you?
They're like, this TV doesn't line up with the IP address.
But it's not. How can it know that?
I have no fucking idea. But
I mean, I know how it knows the IP address. I'm just saying, how does it know that you're not like, unless it's talking about your ISP IP address, then it's different.
Yeah, I think that's probably, I don't know. So the first time this happened, it was like, it was okay, whatever. It's like, click here to bypass this. And we're like, oh, fucking bypass, like fucking bitch. And then it happened. They took it from me.
So now you have to be an adult and pay for your own Netflix, huh?
Yeah, which is terrible. But here's what's got me fucked up. Okay. So all right, whatever. I got to pay it. So then they go immediately. They go, we roll this out. Price fucking hike.
Yep.
That is some fucking slimy fucking bullshit,
Not only
bro.
that, but today I saw their fucking stock prices were up 15%.
Of course it was, because do you know how many people signed up?
Oh, and their earnings are up too. Guess why?
Of
Because they
course.
fucking took it all from us.
I know.
Maybe
If
I
I
should
could-
buy the stock. Maybe I should buy the stock
It's
and
too expensive.
offset.
Cost.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just, when all this happened, it was cool. This is the problem. We're getting microtransaction to death. This is what's happening.
This was your thing. You called us like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I know I fucking did, because I'm sick of watching it happen. So now, when this all first started, all right, let's be realistic. I'm on the rant right now, so it's fine. Let's be realistic. What did you pay for the triple play when that came out?
Oh,
Not even when that came out. Let's just call it 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah, roughly.
I kind of Kenny, I'm gotta be honest with you. It's been so long since I've had like conventional cable. I think my cable bill when I got rid of cable, my cable bill was like around $200. It was like I think it was like 180 or something.
Because you were out of the customer, the new customer deals.
Yeah, and then like
shit.
when you had the deal, it's like 135 or something.
Yeah, okay. So that's what I was gonna say. Let's just call it a cool 145, right?
Okay, that's fair.
All right. So when you had the triple play, right?
Triple play, yeah.
You just had the house line because it was cheaper to have it.
Because they made you, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Now I pay $75 for YouTube TV. I pay $60 for fucking internet. I pay $20 for Netflix. I pay fucking $10 for Spotify, Hulu. I pay $12 for Apple Music because my wife and I can't fucking get on the same page. We refuse. If I give up my Apple Music, that gives away my whole entire music identity and library for 12 years, 14, 15 years, longer than that. I've had Apple Music forever.
You're hooked.
I can't. Do you know what I'm trying to say though? Like, would you give up your music category or your music library because Brianna has Apple Music?
Well, what are you saying? Like because she has Spotify?
Yeah. So Chrissy has Spotify. I have Apple Music.
Yeah, it's tough because we've been always Spotify because Spotify came out first.
Exactly, and it never really mattered to me.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we have that. And then we have to pay Amazon Prime, right? Not only for the fucking TV service, but now because they do get the Eagles games on Thursdays, and you want your shit quickly, right? So you pay that. We're paying. What are we paying? Like $220.
I know.
What the fuck,
dude? Yeah,
it's
dude.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy. Your internet bill sounds high to me though,
and it's not even good, man.
You need to check that.
It's not even good.
You know what sucks over here? Like because of where our house is positioned, like we only have Verizon. Like you can't get Comcast here. But like right on the main road, on like the main, there's like a road like it's not far. They have Comcast on that road. So I'm like, I don't know if I can get Comcast in here.
But you don't want it.
Well, I'm just trying to make them compete against each other.
Oh shit! Astros are up.
My internet's fine though. Astros are up. What's the score?
It looks like 8-0.
No, you need to get a better app. Shocker. 7-3.
Well, okay. In my defense, I can't see because this little fucking microphone digit is over the fucking scoreboard. Why do they put that there?
Well, I don't know.
Fucking
now the Astros are gonna put up a fight. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone thought that was over, they're fucking dum-dums.
Seven ALCSs in a row.
My point is that we are getting microtransactions to death, and if I had it my way, I'd burn it all to the ground and just get the triple play. Seriously.
Well, why don't you do it?
Because we still need Netflix. We still need Hulu. What else do we pay for another one?
Do you need Hulu?
Oh my God, yeah. I watch my cartoon show on there. I watch In the Shadows. We watch Scandal there. I watch more Hulu than I watch Netflix right now.
On the regular, or do you come to it every once in a while? See, this is the thing. Like if you get into the habit of watching your shit and then canceling it, you save a boatload of money.
Yeah, no.
It's just annoying. It's annoying as fuck.
The thing that we would, where we would save the most money? getting rid of YouTube TV because we don't watch TV. We have
Yeah.
it for fucking sports.
Well, that's why everyone has cable.
So, like, you know, well,
Well,
back in the
that's
day
not
when you
true.
had triple play, I would fucking watch the Cooking Channel.
That's why I had Discovery Plus.
Although we're about to get into some Lifetime movie time, though, buddy. Lifetime movie season.
Discovery Plus, bro.
No, I know. And, like, occasionally I'll throw on ESPN, but that's rare. But, like, it's a waste of money. The whole thing just really got me fucking fired up.
It's a racket. It really does
It
suck.
is. And then, like, you know, in the beginning, Netflix was like, sharing your password is, you know, love. We love that you share your fucking cucks.
Yeah. Just kidding.
And honestly, it shouldn't be that. They should give you 3 slots. You know what I mean? That's it. They were given, I think, 4 or 5, right? Or like maybe 2. I don't know.
Well, they definitely do. They definitely do, because I know for a fact that, you know, we have a situation over here. So.
And what are you gonna do when, like, Grayson goes to college? Do you have to get himself his own fucking Netflix?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, he goes to my mother-in-law all the time, right?
Yeah.
My mother-in-law just the other day logged into my Netflix on her TV, and it's working fine.
They're catching it. That's all I'm saying is we got nailed already. It's coming around full frontal.
I mean, I pay for it, so yeah, I'm good, but
yeah, you're fine. I ain't fine.
I guess I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, they got to have a friend. What they're gonna do is they're gonna ISO everybody right now, and then they're gonna do what Spotify did. They're gonna be like, all right, it's $10 a month if you want to have your own plan, but it's $16 a month if you want to have a family plan, and you get five logins. It's like, all right. So that's what Netflix is gonna do. Netflix is gonna be like, all right, it's $17 if you want to have your own. Just one.
World is it? It's not even worth 7. Name something that Netflix has done in the last 6 months that's been even worthy.
Netflix is like,
it's falling apart.
It's, you know, what's funny. The thing I watch the most on Netflix is like crime documentaries.
Yeah, that's what she does. Like, you know about this Love Is Blind show, right?
I do. I haven't seen it though. I know what it is.
We watched last season, and there was like 5 or 6 couples that made it to the end, right? That's some fucking drama. You know, you don't know how many are going to get married, blah, 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 blah. This season, 2 people made it to the altar. 1 got married and 1 didn't. That's not a fucking show. What did I watch that for?
That's boring.
That sucked.
Oh, shit.
Fucking pissed me off. All right, Sixers are done. Eagles.
The Sixers. Oof. Yeah, I mean, the Eagles lost. They looked horrible. They had probably the worst game plan I think I've ever seen.
You know, here's my thing about the Eagles. I
felt really shitty about that game on Sunday.
I think everyone did. Yeah. I will literally, whatever Jason Kelce says, I will just go, okay, you're right. Whatever he says, I'm fucking on, because the guy's been around for 1,000,005 fucking years. He's the most likable person on the team. And you heard what he said about the run game, right?
I think I did, yeah.
He's like, we can't be expected to run the ball when we're getting like 1.5 yards on average. So
yeah, I heard that.
So yeah, so once I hear that, I'm like, okay, he's not wrong, right? Like you can concede that he's probably right there.
Probably.
The whole game was fucking.
You can't abandon it though. Like, see, that's just a losing. It's a losing formula. Like, that's a formula for losing.
The game was over when Craig James fucking knocked the ball out of whoever's hands it was in the end zone.
The game was over. The game was over when Lane Johnson left the field.
Yeah.
And it's something that we need to watch because it's real. It's a real thing. I don't know what the fuck, man. I don't like. It's one guy, right? But
it's not.
It's not. It's really not, because
then you got to remember, you got Sue Opeta in there, who is playing really, really fucking good. But
you've said this. You've said this before. When you play in between 2 all fucking pros, like,
you get vulnerable. And I mean, do I think that if Drac do I think that if Jack Driscoll had to play this week, I would feel way more comfortable? Of course I would. He'd got all first team reps all week.
Right. And that's a factor too.
No,
That
Mike.
is.
Anyone that I hate these fucking people. Anyone that, dude, you know how hard it is to come off the bench when you're like, you ate your fucking, Twinkies in your locker room because you're like, I don't gotta play today. Think about being a backup lineman. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm backing
do
up. I'm
anything.
backing up Lane Johnson. Like I'm not
Yeah,
playing.
bro. You don't do. You're not on special teams. What do you have to do? You have to get in there for a field goal kick. How hard is that? I mean, seriously, you don't have to do special. You're not running down the field trying to tackle someone on special teams.
No,
Like,
it's true.
dream job, backup lineman.
I
Oh,
I
fuck.
guarantee you, they just chill, man.
I know they do. It's like, yo, Jack, can you wipe the fucking Twinkie cream off your fucking lips, dude, and get on the field for this extra point? And he's like, oh shit, sorry, coach.
Yeah, Opeta got worked, man.
They both did.
Dickerson, woof, bad
The whole
game.
line looked like shit. Even Kelsey looked like shit.
Kelsey had some bad plays. Mylotta looked all right, but
You gotta crumple it up and throw it the fuck out, just like the Phillies game.
Driscoll may have had one of the worst games like of all time.
Oh my god,
dude, he gave up 8 rushes.
I hate
That's
to
a
tell you
record.
this. I think I'm gonna have to bet the fucking Eagles. I mean, the Dolphins.
What spread?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What is it right now? Do you know?
Okay,
4?
so Kenny's going to the game on Sunday night,
You know I do this. It gives me life.
and this is it's 2.5. If you bet 2.5, you're a psychopath.
Yeah, that's nuts. I thought it was gonna be about 4.5.
So it's Miami plus 2.5, but that's just you might as well take the money line at that point.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Now listen, can they lose by 2? Yeah, they can, but
Unlikely.
it's not likely.
So yeah, so I'll sprinkle that money line just to make myself because I'm gonna be hammered, so make myself come back to life.
You want to give yourself a consolation prize if your day gets completely destroyed by
like when I went to the Chargers game.
Yeah,
I won a lot of money that day, and I also don't remember a fucking thing, so that was cool.
Yeah, no, listen, they need to be careful. I think they will bounce back though. I really do. Like you said, Driscoll, everybody getting full reps all week. Now Lane Johnson's probably not going to play. They're saying that, well, maybe he's,
Oh, I thought they said that he was gonna play.
They think he's going to because they found out that his injury is not as bad as originally thought. And, everybody knows Lane Johnson. Like, that's the way that they're talking about it. So, I don't know. I honestly don't want him to play. I don't want him to play.
I don't know, man.
Because when you play on an injured, I'm not saying he's going to injure it worse or whatever, but you favor things differently and you.
Breaking news. Are the Flyers good?
Possibly you.
They're up 4-1.
Woo! The boys are buzzing and we can't even watch it.
On the Oilers, who are pretty fucking good, man.
They are. Who's got the 1?
Not who you think it is. Heyman.
Okay. I was wondering if it was the boy.
Nah.
Connor. I bet he's got the assist though, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's in on that shit. 4-1. Okay.
Yeah, they should win. 7 minutes left. Knock on wood. I don't know, man. I'm worried about the schedule.
Are you worried about Jalen Hurts?
My toes are getting warm. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna 22-2. 22-2. How can you argue 22-2?
It's hard. It's hard to argue. I mean,
this is a hot take, maybe. I don't know. I think if they win the Super Bowl and Jalen Hurts turns into fucking, let's say they won the Super Bowl last year and Jalen Hurts turned into fucking Carson Wentz. I don't think I give a fuck. I got my Super Bowl. You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
Like I feel like you're like a little more worried because you don't want him to turn into Carson Wentz.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know that he's not going to be Carson Wentz from the mental side.
No, absolutely not.
But like from the, and I hate this. I don't even want to do this. I don't even know why I brought it up because I'm not really ready to talk about it. I don't think because I don't know.
You can't.
I just don't know. Like when you look
That
at the
number is
stats,
22. 22-2 is all you need to know. 22-2. I'm okay with what's happening. I'm gonna be honest with you.
yeah, I'm starting to become not okay with the stats that I see.
I agree. Can you pull? Do you have the schedule? Can you get that readily or no?
Yeah, I have the schedule.
All right, give me the before the bye. Give me those games.
Um, so before the bye, what you mean like what they have left?
Yeah, Dolphins,
Okay, so it's Dolphins at home, it's Washington on the road, Dallas at home.
and then the bye.
Yeah, so 2-1.
They have to go 2-1.
Okay.
Give me after the bye.
All right. So after the bye, let's go in sections of let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4,
No,
5.
just that gauntlet run. I don't give a fuck about the end.
Okay, so the next 4 games is at Kansas City, home against Buffalo, home against the Niners, at the Cowboys,
And then what's that next one after that?
at Seattle.
Seattle's will win. They'll win. They'll beat Seattle. Seattle's not some fucking just Geno Smith. Let's be realistic.
It just depends on how they come out of that Dallas game.
And we also always suck in Seattle. That's for fucking sure. Okay, Kansas City, Buffalo, Niners, Cowboys.
So in those 5 games, you got
3-2.
Do you think you go 3-2 there?
You almost have to go 3-2. 2-3 is okay if you go 2-1 before the bye.
I think yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough fucking run. They're all 5-1.
Okay. Buffalo is very beatable. Kansas City is very beatable.
So are the Eagles, though.
That's my point. I mean, I'm getting to that's where I'm going with it. They're all beatable.
They are. Oh, every single 5-1 team right now. You got
And
the
I would
Eagles.
argue, and this might make some people mad, and I don't really fucking care. I would argue that the Niners loss last week was a fluke, and the Eagles might be trajectory. Does that make sense?
What do you mean by that?
That I think the Niners just played a piss poor game. They lost Debo. They lost Christian McCaffrey. They didn't have the game plan together for that, and they'll be okay. The Eagles, to me, could potentially be on a downward spiral, and not in this way that they're going to miss the playoffs or they're going to be under 500 or some dumb shit like that. They might not win the 1 seed. They might not even win the division.
Yeah, but we were saying that before the season started.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
So yeah,
kinda,
so like it's like we are where we thought we would be, kind of.
100%. We thought there would be a loss going into Miami, right?
I just wish I felt better about the team. Like I'd said this to you multiple times.
Boring, bro.
It's boring. It's boring football.
It's not even fun.
It's boring. Like I know they're 5-1. Totally, it's great. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. There's something about it that it just grinds you. It's a grind. It's a grind. It's like, and then listen, as long as they win, it's good. It's good, but it makes you question things when it's grinding on you all the time. You know?
Do they need to go back to the zone read RPO? I don't fucking know.
It seems like at times, whatever they're doing, you know, and then this is again like, is this a coordinator situation? How much is he influencing this game? How much is he designing the plays? Are they running different plays? Is the scheme different? Like this is all stuff we don't know because
I would argue that I think Nick is getting in the way.
Why does Brian and Nick both have play call sheets? That's can't happen. You like one or the other, dude.
You gave the guy the keys to the Ferrari. You gotta let him drive it.
I agree with you 100%.
Now, if it's like, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't even agree with it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like what I'm about to say, I don't even think I agree with. But like, if it's like 3rd and 10 in the Super Bowl, I guess maybe I'm okay if Nick wants to call something. Maybe I don't fucking know. You know,
I think
game on the line, 4th and 2.
I think you have to have that communication always open. Like if you're on the sideline and Nick's like, "Yo, I want you to run it here, run the ball," then you just say that, and then he calls the fucking play.
Agreed.
Like I think that's how it should go. I don't know what they're
Hey,
doing
Brian,
right.
give me your best run play for this play.
Yeah, totally. Like somebody else brought up a good point. Like there's a high percentage of coordinators that are up in the booth versus on the field. Is that a factor? I don't fucking know.
What does it
I
even
don't
mean?
know. You can see the field better, but like,
Really?
I mean, well, yeah.
I mean, look at Merrill Reese. He can't see shit.
I don't know. There's something is misfiring right now, and I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know if it's
Well,
Jalen Hurts. I don't know if it's Nick.
The
I don't know
Jets
if it's
game is a
Brian
win.
Johnson.
The Jets game is a win if they don't have 19 turnovers.
I hear you, but what I'm talking about is
It's a win if he doesn't miss the kick.
last year they were like a well-oiled machine. They have not looked like they can be they can beat an elite team. They have not looked that way yet.
Who did they play before the Jets?
They do not look like they could beat the Niners. They do not look like they could beat.
Who did they beat before the Jets?
I mean, we'll find out against Miami because.
Who did they play before the Jets?
Don't yell at me. They played the Rams, I think, right?
Yeah, that game was nice. That looked like a Super Bowl winning team.
It was okay. What about it was so nice?
I just think they controlled the whole entire game, the whole entire fucking time. The Rams were never in that game.
It was comfortable, I guess.
Aaron Donald wasn't even on the field.
But it was 17-14 at halftime.
I get it.
I don't know. It's just something about this team just.
See, the problem is
feels off to me.
You've tasted success, and now that's all
I hear
you
you.
want.
I get it. It's not even that though. Like I understand losses. I do, and I'm not even saying this because they lost to the Jets. I've been feeling like this.
Oh, you know what I just fucking realized, dude?
But
I can't finish this fucking basement.
A tangent. What?
All my copper runs under the joist.
Oh, you got to move everything.
Oh, fuck that.
Or you can put a drop ceiling in.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to put a fucking drop ceiling. Are you nuts? Fucking looks like a doctor's office down here.
Drop ceiling.
I'm going to put a drop ceiling in with cover plates so people think they've sprinkled.
Just cover plates.
Jesus. Oh, man, and my shit line, my washer line is under the fuck me.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be an extra $5K just to hide the lines.
Expose it.
I don't know, man. We're only doing half of it, so I guess it won't be too. It's a lot, dude. Dave, there's a lot of shit in my ceiling, bro. Like, look at that shit.
It's messy up there.
It's fucking gross.
I love that you have that realization literally right now.
Well, I'm sitting here listening to you fucking bitch and moan, and I'm like, God damn it, everything's in the fuck me.
I'm sorry, man. I'm not all rainbows.
I get it. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah,
let me go waste my Sunday night down at the fucking game and be fucking angry then.
That's fine. That's fine. You know who the number 1 rated quarterback in the NFL is right now?
It's probably Brock Purdy.
According to PFF.
Who is it?
You want to take a guess?
I said Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy?
Yeah.
No, it's not Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is 19th.
What?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Most efficient quarterback.
Offensive rating on PFF.
CJ Stroud.
No.
What?
No, man.
All right. Give me the conference.
NFC.
Matthew Stafford.
No. Close. He's 6.
Yeah, he's actually. I think is Stafford a Hall of Fame quarterback? I think he is.
Probably.
He's made every wide receiver 1,000-yarder. I mean, with ease.
Yeah, I mean, him and Megatron were nasty.
Even Cooper.
And Cooper.
Well, it can't be Baker Mayfield. It can't be Derek Carr. It can't be Bryce Young. It can't be Anthony Richardson, Gardner Minshew. So that gets rid of that division. So you got Dak.
You're kind of proving my point, like literally right now. With
is it Dak?
This guy, no.
All right, so it's not Dak, it's not Sam Howell, it's not Jalen Hurts, it's definitely not fuckface McGee, Daniel Jones. So then that leaves you to the NFC North, which is Kirk Cousins.
Nope.
Kirk Cousins. It can't be Justin Fields. It can't be
Getting warm.
Jordan Love.
Oh man.
My boy,
Yeah.
Jared Goff. Good for him. Good for him.
Jared Goff is the #1 rated quarterback by PFF right now.
I love that for Jared Goff. Honestly, if the Eagles can't win the Super Bowl, I'm a Lions fan. Dude, like, talk about a place that I fucking hate more than anything in the entire world. Detroit, fucking Michigan.
Yeah.
But, dude, to have two generational talent, Hall of Fame talent, retire in 10 years, it's terrible.
That's
It's
really
fucking
bad.
terrible.
Yeah.
Not even like they didn't even get to trade them away and try to get some kind of fucking draft picks or anything. They were just like, we're so sick of losing. Eminem wrote a song about it.
Yeah, #1. 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Almost a 70% completions for 1,600 yards. 16-17.
I thought the Rams trading him away was just interesting. I can't explain it more than just saying it was interesting.
Yeah, I just don't think that he fit McVay's system.
And McVay's kind of douchey.
Yeah, and I think it's like, I think that there comes a time where you have to, like, as like a head coach / GM or whatever, like, if you're calling the shots, like, you have to be honest and be like, listen, this guy's not the fucking guy for me.
Yeah.
So it's either I'm the fuck out of here or he's the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do here? And they chose to ship him out, and it was a completely fair deal. I thought, like,
what was it, 1 for 1?
pretty much. I think I don't have the details in front of me. I don't
There
remember.
there had to be a draft pick because Matthew Stafford is.
There probably was.
I'll look it up.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, so yeah, Goff's up there. So here's the top. I'll give you the top 10. PFF, and this is based on offensive PFF grade. Through the first, however many weeks they've played so far. I can't remember. So you got Jared Goff, #1. #2, Lamar Jackson. #3, Josh Allen. #4, Tua. #5, Pat. #6, Stafford. #7, Trevor Lawrence. #8, Kirk Cousins.
I love
9,
Kirk Cousins.
Geno Smith.
Oh.
#10, Jalen Hurts.
This is that whole entire thing of like, are computers too involved in fucking sports? Probably. I mean, honestly, it probably is. Just like the fucking Diamondbacks manager taking out that pitcher is wild to me. I mean, it worked out, thankfully, for them in a way, but like, I would have let that motherfucker go for another 3 innings. He was fucking wheeling and dealing, dude.
I know, and like the third time through the lineup, like, that's just statistically almost literally every pitcher's like the third time they see them, like, their ERA balloons.
And then everyone's like, well, why aren't they going 127 pitches? Well, because it shows that the third time. I get it. I'm just saying, like, okay, worst case scenario, you give a solo shot to Schwarber, right?
That's what they're saying on
out.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I'm okay with it.
So yeah, no, you could be right. You could be right, but here, go ahead.
It was a lot.
I remember it being confusing.
Stafford to the Rams for Jared Goff and 2 first-round picks as well, a 3rd rounder. After the Lions used the final pick of that trade, so it was a 2 first and a 3rd and Jared Goff for just Matt Stafford.
Wow, that's okay. So that's way more than I thought.
And you ready for the picks?
I don't remember that it was that much. What were the picks?
So obviously Goff, and then the cornerback, Mili Fonofu.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Jamison Williams, he's going to be very good.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Josh Pascal is.
Mhm.
Defensive lineman.
Mhm.
Jamar Gibbs.
Could be good.
Sam Laporta. He's good.
Though he's good.
And then Broderick Martin. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that's a haul, to be honest. That's a fucking fleece job.
Yeah. And I think it worked. I don't know. I
And
mean,
again, like, so like I really think that, too, like Jared Goff, like if you turn on First Take tomorrow or some TV show where they're talking about sports, they are not going to mention Jared Goff
ever.
because he's not flashy. He's not dual
He's a
threat.
dweeb.
He's not dual threat. He's a passing quarterback. And
I'm just gonna say it. He's fucking white.
He's
so
white.
No one gives a shit.
I mean, you're right. He is white. I think that the league has fallen in love with the dual threat quarterback.
I agree.
And I think that
shitting on Dak.
and I think to be in the top 5 in the NFL, you almost need to be dual threat.
Agreed.
And at the same time, the list of quarterbacks that have won a Super Bowl that are dual threat is pretty fucking short.
Doug Williams.
It's pretty fucking short.
Doug Williams.
All I'm gonna say.
Okay, Matthew Stafford, Hall of Fame. Who's he go in as?
Oh,
got to be a Lion, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. He
It
piled up.
doesn't
He
take
piled
away
up.
your fucking Super Bowl.
He piled up some fucking numbers.
Oh my god, dude! Nothing is better than when he shattered all his ribs and he came back in and threw that fucking touchdown.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I can't wait for Thanksgiving football.
So listen, of the 5-1 teams, before you go to Thanksgiving, because it's my favorite holiday of all time.
My toenails are growing back, people.
You have a toenail?
I have 3 toenails. I lost 3.
Your toe to toenail ratio is not good.
No, well, it's better now.
Of the 5-1 teams, which team do you think is the best team?
What are they?
The Birds.
Okay.
The Chiefs.
Okay.
The Dolphins.
Yeah.
The Niners.
Yeah.
And the Lions. Who's the best team?
Chiefs.
You think so?
Just because they've done it 1,005 times.
Okay, so just because of like the history.
I don't think the Dolphins are as good as everyone's trying to make them out to be. They've had a weak schedule.
Dude, I heard a stat today that was fucking crazy.
The Lions are fine.
They're combined, the Dolphins, I think it was them, the combined record of the teams that they've beaten is the lowest, like worst win-loss record of any 5-1 team ever.
Yeah, I don't like to do that though because that's all we got last year.
I get it. But it's still they're 5-1 against teams that are combined like 5-35 or something.
I mean, it's a stat, that's for fucking sure, right?
Well, the Eagles are real, and also, their point differential and their numbers and all that shit, they look ridiculous because they put up 70 against Denver.
Yeah, I mean, fuck that.
That's a factor, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying like fuck that game. That game. All right, let's do what I want to talk about now.
Okay, go. We're already almost done. Kenny, look at that. We're just flies by.
I know. I can't believe we even found time to do this week. It's
we were.
crazy.
Yeah, we didn't think we were going to do the podcast this week.
You know what the problem is when we start doing that though is it's when the podcast starts dying. You know what I mean? Like when we're
when you're like, let's just do it. Let's just skip.
Yeah. So you guys are fucking welcome that we even did this today. You fucking ungrateful fucks. Penn State. Let's do it because Gene and Caputo and that fat fuck Tim, they all riding my dick about it because they're all Ohio State fans.
Okay. So all right. So tell me, what are they saying? Are they saying that we have no shot, or are they saying that Penn State has a shot? Like, where are they at?
Gene is saying that the only advantage Penn State has over Ohio State is quarterback play. And actually, I should not have lumped Caputo into this argument because he is in the agreement that Penn State will probably win.
Okay.
So it's mostly just that fucking piece of shit Gene. But he's just not right. You know what I mean? Penn State's defense is really fucking good. They have two really fucking good running backs, and you could teeter great running backs. Their secondary wide receivers questionable, right?
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
what?
It's definitely questionable.
The tight end, he's fine. He's not nearly as good as the last 10 of them. You know what I mean?
Agree.
But that defense is suffocating. James Franklin looks like he can fucking finally coach a fucking game.
You're
Now,
right. James Franklin does have a different feel to him.
Like I feel like he gives me Jeff Bezos vibes when Amazon like took off finally and he fucking got that weird plastic surgery woman.
Yeah.
That's what I get. I get that vibe from James Franklin. The only thing that scares me is Ohio State is always in this position and Penn State, are the lights going to be too big?
I understand what you're saying, but like,
can they steal it? Not even steal it. They probably deserve to win it.
Well, you know what? I mean, it's an away game. It's hard, man.
I know.
They're going to the shoe.
They're 4.5 dogs.
Going to the shoe. 4.5 point underdogs.
Obviously, Ohio State's not going to be able to run the ball.
What's the over under? Like 47?
Yeah, I think it was. And I was thinking, I don't even know if it's worth taking it.
I don't know if I'm going to bet on that game. It's hard.
Because is the defense going to give up
that game could
10
go
points?
Let's be honest here.
Could be a 20. It could be a 17-10 game.
This game could go either way. Either one of these teams could win. And I'll say this, both Michigan and Ohio State are the most gettable that they've been in a while.
Well, I don't even know what I don't even want to talk about Michigan. I don't even want to bring it the fuck up. And
it's not worth it. It's not worth it right now.
Yeah, because we have to get through this. Because if they lose to Ohio State,
it doesn't matter anymore. I know.
Wait.
Well, that's not true. It's not true.
Are both of those big games away this year?
They're both at 12 o'clock. I know that.
Yeah, no. So, but we're in Michigan, aren't we?
Are they both away?
I think they are because Joe was talking about going to Michigan for the game.
No. He's saying go to the Michigan game.
He's just going to a Michigan game.
That's a home game.
I was gonna say there's no way those two would both be away, right?
No, they always flip. They
have to.
Yeah.
So that is more gettable if that game's at home.
It is. Like this is really like
this is the year.
It has to be.
If they beat Ohio State,
you gotta contain Marvin Harrison, dude.
I said we just fucking Tanya Harding them right off the bat.
What?
Yeah, Tanya Harding. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I know what you're talking about.
Fucking blow his knees out. I don't give a fuck.
Go for the low bridge.
I did love his dad though. His dad was one of my favorite players of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
He was so dirty and Madden, dude. Peyton Manning to fucking Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison. Oh boy, Brandon Stokely in the fucking slot. Dallas Clark on tight end.
Brandon Stokely.
Adrian James, they were the goat at Madden team, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. Fucking Brandon Stokely.
Yeah, you weren't ready for that pool, were you?
Oh my god.
Also played for Denver and Baltimore.
The Penn State's defense is going to keep them in this game.
It's smothering.
How
long until Manny's gone?
But the problem is, hopefully he doesn't roll because he already tried that, and he was at a big school.
Yeah, but Miami's
it's a big school.
It's not the early 2000s though.
I know it's not fucking Jimmy.
Jake said it best. It's the SEC and the Big Ten. As soon as Oregon jumps in, and then everyone else, whatever.
Well, like I said to today, I think that the NCAA is starting to like create almost a separation in D1. So there's there's like a higher echelon D1 and then there's a lower echelon D1. And it already is like that. But the conferences are aligning to literally be that.
And again, you can't have 6-6 teams playing in the fucking Alamo Bowl. I'm sorry, you take away from what it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, right.
If you don't have a winning record, you're not allowed in a bowl game.
Well, they got to change it then. It's got to be 7 wins instead of 6.
They never will though because everything
because money,
everything.
Yeah, because money, exactly. Yards per game, first place, Penn State defense.
I was totally born in the wrong fucking generation.
Michigan is second. Ohio State is 6th. So their defense is fucking stout too.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're not. I don't think the overhits. I think this is going to be a disgusting 9-3 game. Some fucking stupid shit.
You know what? I didn't look at. What's the weather?
It's going to be Ohio.
So, what's the weather? Ohio.
So acid rain and felonies.
Yeah, right. Columbus. Oh God. If you force me to pick this game, I would probably take Penn State plus the 4.5 just because it's 4.5. I like the 4.5. I mean, I could see this being a 17-13. This could be a 13-10, 14-10. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, definitely. I don't see it being a fucking barn burner unless the wide receivers decide to fucking get loose.
No,
or an injury. I guess an injury. Oh, we got a little 62 degrees in Pennsylvania. Is this going to be an outside TV day?
Saturday's going to rain.
That's not what I'm saying.
It's going to rain Saturday morning.
That's fine. Yeah. Actually, I can run this bitch on my screen porch.
Yeah, around 12 o'clock, though, it should be good. So that's what time the game is. So, like, you should be able to get out there probably.
62, though. It's kind of tough.
It's on the edge. It's on the cusp.
And it's windy.
The wind is the factor, yeah.
It's going to be at midnight, midnight. At noon, it's going to be 60 degrees.
I like Penn State in the under, I think, there. Do I think Penn State's going to win the game? Yes, I do. Mostly because
you're a homer?
No, I'm not. I'm not a homer.
Wait, go back. Do you think I should do this outside or no? I have to factor the baby in too, although he won't be up for most of it, but I do have to factor him in.
I mean, if you're on the screen porch, how bad is it?
It's a fucking it's a screen porch. So
you're not fucking like in the elements and shit.
That's true.
You got to bring him a blanket.
I got space heater too.
60 is not that bad. If it's windy though, it's an issue. So you can't do it if it's windy.
I don't know what to do.
That's the deciding factor. Who you picking?
I'm gonna smoke some pork butts.
I said, who are you picking? Not what are you cooking?
No, I mean, I'm homering it. I don't give a fuck what you say to me. I'm homering the pick. I'm going Penn State. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I can't
think the defense edges out. Edges. I think the D is better. I know they're better. I can look at stats. I have 2 eyeballs that can connect to my brain that tell me that the stats say that they should win. If James Franklin doesn't have a James Franklin day, then they fucking win the game.
I hate betting on James Franklin.
My favorite part of Penn State football is like the inevitable letdown, so then I don't have to watch anymore.
Right, but that's not going to happen. Well, it could happen this week, yeah.
They could if they beat Ohio State, lose to Michigan in a close game, they could still, and vice versa that. You can flip that. If they beat Michigan, lose Ohio State, as long as it's close, like it can't be a 48-21 drumming.
Yes, correct.
They can still make the playoff. They need to make this is what I need. I need them to make the playoff before it goes to fucking 18 teams.
Why? Because it is
Just to say we did it.
is it weak? Is it weaker when you don't?
I mean,
I'll tell you what. It
if you look at
sucks.
the last 7 years, Penn State would make the playoff every year on the expanded level, right?
Yeah,
And some of those Penn State teams wouldn't get out of the first round. Clifford.
correct. Correct.
Oh, I did it too hard. Um, so I just would like a legit dude. I don't know. Are there? I don't know how many teams. I don't think there are 7 teams better than Penn State. I don't. I think they could beat Alabama. I think Georgia is beatable this year. I don't see them as a powerhouse. Oregon's beatable. Washington's definitely fucking beatable. The hardest competition, you're gonna play them. Is that crazy?
No, I really don't think it is. Not this year.
Who is your juggernaut? I have taken Georgia at halftime every week, except for when they played I think they played like Georgia Southern or something.
Yeah, because they're dicking around early in games and then they.
I'm fine with it. I'm making money on them, and that fucking quarterback is fucking ugly.
Who's the juggernaut? I mean, there isn't one.
I agree.
Florida State's not even like insanely good.
Did you watch the first game against LSU?
Yes,
They got fucking lucky to win that.
I know. So like those are the unbeatens. The unbeaten and the North Carolina's still unbeaten, but that's
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
North Carolina.
UNC?
Yeah. I know.
Mac fucking Jones.
North Carolina, then Penn State,
Well,
Oklahoma.
You know what though? They did get that wide receiver that was suspended or something with the transfer portal. I don't remember the whole story behind that. That guy's good.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of their game last week.
That guy's good.
Well, they played Miami, I think, and it was a slugfest. Really, I think it was high scoring. I think it was like in the 70s. But they look pretty good, but they're not gonna be top 4. So it's gonna come down to
the playoffs. The playoffs are this weird thing though. Like, I know everyone's like, did TCU really deserve to be in the national championship game?
No. Come on.
And who are the other 2 teams?
Michigan.
Really?
Alive? Michigan was alive.
I don't remember. I'm asking who the top 4 were. I don't remember.
Kenny.
I do this.
I know. You do this all the time to me. Didn't they beat Michigan?
Final 4. I think they did. Final 4 NCAA. That's going to give me basketball, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It was Georgia, Michigan, TCU, Ohio State.
And neither of the 2 Big Ten schools could get it done.
Nope.
Cons.
And I remember that because TCU worked Michigan. There was like turnovers and shit. It was fucking whack.
That was too much.
That was fucking crazy, that game.
Listen, the Penn State finally did the one thing I asked them to do was not lay the egg before the Ohio State or Michigan game, right?
Wasn't it like some fucking crazy story too? Like, didn't it end wild at the end? I remember that game being insane. Like TCU scored 50 fucking points or some shit.
Oh yeah, remember I gotta look. He did like that John Elway. He like ran it and got fucking like his lungs collapsed.
Yeah, he got fucking lit. Yeah.
I gotta look. That.
Yeah, it was 51-45.
Yeah. That was during Jill got married that day. What was the date?
That was a wild day. I remember it's New Year's Eve. It was New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's why it's probably a little flimsy from my memory. And then fucking Georgia won by 1 point.
Yeah, I remember that because then everyone was like, "Oh, TCU is going to beat Georgia." I remember that.
Yeah, I had Ohio State in that game too. So,
I don't even want to say, like, I'm going to say this. I don't want to say this, but like, if a Big Ten's in the championship game, I think you in my mind, I'm starting to probably root for them because the conference needs the boost. You know what I mean?
Does it?
I think it does.
I don't think it does. Ohio State has been a perennial playoff team forever.
Yeah. No thanks to
Michigan.
Ryan Day.
No, he's
Can you
doing
imagine
okay.
having Ryan Day and wanting to fire him? Also, really weird that he.
I mean, yeah, we would
beat up
do
Lou
it. We would,
Holtz.
1,000,000% that we would do that
Yeah, I know.
because we're fucking assholes like that.
My favorite memory of this year will always be Ryan Day coming after Lou Holtz.
He was fucking pissed.
Where's that fucking skeleton? Where is he?
Where's that bag of bones?
Where's that guy on the ventilator? Where is he?
I think they can win this weekend. I really do. I really do. I'm
looking
looking forward to it. It sucks that the game's at fucking 12.
Well, thank a lot, fucking. Ask Jay. Get Jay on the fucking train on that bad boy. He gets fired the fuck up.
Yeah, they took it away. No whiteout opportunity against Michigan.
Oh, but we get the whiteout during Iowa.
Let's see. Penn State 17, Ohio State 14. That's where I'm at. They could go. It could
24-21 Penn State.
Yeah, I mean it could go either way.
I think there's gonna be points. I
hope it's a good game. Honestly, I hope it's not some bullshit.
This is going to be a lot. This is. There's a lot going on.
I'm very distracted by the Phillies.
That's the whole thing. There's so much going on in the sports world. Like, that's what I was trying to explain to like Christy. Like, she just doesn't get it, right? Like, I said, Christina, I'm gonna have a shot at World Series tickets, and I'm fucking going. You know what I mean? I'm fucking going, and just whatever. But she doesn't understand that the team has been around for 120 fucking years and they've made the playoffs 15 times. This is not, this is not normal.
No, it's not normal. Especially around here.
Nah. Fuck no. So we'll
Houston
see.
is now up 9-3.
Yeah.
So Houston is going to even that series up 2-2.
I mean, I'm sick of them too. I'm fucking sick of them.
I know people are like, I want Houston. I want them to beat the Diamondbacks and then play Houston. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who they play. I don't fucking care. Just get there. Just fucking get there, man.
Do it for me.
Do it for me. Just get there. Just beat the fucking Diamondbacks and just get there, dude.
Titties.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. Do you think the Eagles win this weekend? Yes or no? No?
No idea.
It doesn't matter, to be honest.
Hold on, sorry.
Like in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter?
No, it doesn't. And
it's an AFC game. It's the problem is like
just momentum problem.
It looks bad.
Yeah.
It looks bad.
It's your momentum.
Yes.
I don't know. I is this? Wait, no. We talked about this. We said that there's no baseball games on Sunday because they're smart. That's gonna be tough. So Game 7 would be Tuesday,
Saturday.
Oh, so I got to be depressed.
Wait, hold on. Stop. Game 7?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Okay. So Sunday won't be as bleak.
No, Sunday, no.
They can't win Sunday either. Like, we're guaranteed Monday.
No. The Phillies could win they could win Friday and Saturday.
No, I'm saying the Diamondbacks can't beat us.
No, they're guaranteed to come home on.
So the worst case scenario would be me at the Eagles game down 3-2.
Yes.
Hide your children.
with a looming Game 6 on the horizon at 5:07. That's another 5 o'clock game. That's
You know,
honestly probably better for you because you're gonna be tired as fuck on Monday. So
the God came through for me today.
how so?
I texted you when she was like, "You care if I breastfeed Kip?" Fuck yeah, breastfeed that fucking guy.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
you got you
fuck
got
yeah.
the tap out.
I got the tap out, man. I had to get the tub ready. Easy.
Perfect timing for the 5 o'clock Phillies game.
Yeah, I'm gonna try again on Monday. Be like, can you? I'm tired.
Were they?
I'm just tired from having fun.
Yeah, that's a tough argument.
I gotta see what Jay wants to do for food because he ain't gonna want to cook. I definitely don't want to cook.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think about Sunday. I'm so fucking like I don't know what they are right now. It's so weird. They're 6 games in and they still don't
They don't have an
have
identity. They're
they don't have an
fucking
identity. They don't.
boring.
Lane is out.
Boring.
Lane is out. Like fucking the injury list looks like a fucking receipt from CVS. Like, you know, Devontae didn't practice. He's out, or maybe
No,
out.
they all practiced today. Everyone practiced today.
Okay, he did practice Thursday. Did not practice Wednesday.
Who cares?
Lane practiced today?
You know what? That's the only one I don't know about. But I'm talking about Slay,
Okay.
Milton.
Okay. You know, so like there's a chance that they could get run out of that building on Sunday. Like it can happen.
Yeah. And I'll be
The Dolphins can fucking.
How are the Eagles favored? I guess home field would be the only thing.
Yeah, I mean that's home field advantage. 2.5.
Gun to my head, Miami.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. For some reason,
$100 on the money line, $350 on the spread for the Eagles. One of them cashes, you're guaranteed big time.
No, the money line's not that high on Miami.
166.
Your math is wrong.
It's 166.
Okay, so then you're gonna lose $200 if you fucking if the Miami wins.
Hold on, give me a fucking second. Jesus Christ, fucking tired.
If you lose 350,
holy shit, the Saints are getting fucking walked.
They're in the red zone though.
Oh, they just scored. Of course, as soon as I fucking say that, they score. Who scored it? Because for some reason I had to start fucking Michael Thomas this weekend.
Michael Thomas.
My whole fucking team's on a bye, man.
I don't know. Was it Hill?
Fuck.
Probably Taysom Hill.
Hold on, I'm doing something real quick, and then you can. There it is. Oh wait, the line jumped. The money line just jumped.
What do you mean it jumped?
It was 116 at the start of this fucking podcast. It's 122.
122. That means if you bet 100, you win 122.
So you win 222 because you always get your original bet back.
You don't win 222.
Yeah, because you would have lost it. Yes, you would have lost it.
That's not how it works, man.
Yeah, once you make that bet, that money's not yours anymore.
That's not
correct.
How it works. If you calculate profit like that, you will never win money.
Thank you.
You can't.
If you do 250, if you do 250 on 2.5 the Eagles, you'd win 211. If you do 100 on Miami money line, you'll win 122 for a loss of 125. That's okay. It's a wash, though. You don't really gain.
So at that point, like, why don't you just put 125 on the Eagles money line or on the Eagles spread?
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that makes more sense. I don't know.
If anything, just put 100 on the Dolphins money line and go have fun.
Yeah, it's true.
I understand this mentality.
51.
The
over-under is 51.5.
Oh yeah, they're thinking there's gonna be points, boy.
It's gonna be electric. Boogie woogie woogie.
Which I don't know. Will it?
That's right. The over-under in Penn State is 45.5. Penn State's plus 150, plus 5.5. The line has moved.
It's 5.5.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
I don't like that.
Ugh.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, fuck me.
That's an Ohio State line all day.
5. They're gonna win by 12.
Yeah, that's an Ohio State line. I don't like that. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. We'll see. The horseshoe. Going to the shoe.
Flyers won 4-1.
Go Fly Boys.
Not ready to declare anything other than they won.
I mean, there's nothing to declare yet.
Yeah, I know. It's too early.
You know, we got to see something. But all right, let's go. Phillies. So by the time we come back to do this podcast again, I don't know. It'll probably be sometime next week. And the Phillies are kind of fucking with our schedule, which is, you know, that's what happens in playoff baseball. But Kenny, have a good time. Have a good time on Sunday night.
I'm gonna be a good boy.
Not too much of a good time, but have a good time and go Birds and go Phillies. Go Flyers.
Boo Sixers. Boo Sixers. Boo Sixers. Oh,
fuck the Sixers.
Do you like granola bars?
Depends.
Okay. There's this company out there called Junkless.
Okay.
Is a what we would call an all natural chewy bar, right?
Why don't you just make your own?
No. What do you mean you make my fucking own?
It's so easy to make granola bars, dude.
Yeah, right. No fucking way.
Oh my god.
All right, then
you're gonna tell me that there's this amazing granola bar that has no bad things in it. You could literally just put all that shit in a pan and make it yourself.
Well, I don't really care about the that shit in it. I'm just telling you, it's a really good fucking bar.
What's in it?
What do you mean what's in it? Well, what do you want? They got chocolate chip, strawberry, they got peanut butter, they got cinnamon roll, and I think they got like a honey John.
I'm looking it up.
They're good. Trust me.
Junkless bars.
They're fucking good. And
$40?
How much? For how many? They're $3 a box. Don't get twisted.
$3?
Yeah. What do you think a box of Chewies costs?
In this economy? All right, we close this fucking podcast. What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I'm just fucking trying to help you out, brother.
All right, go Phils.
Go Birds.
Fuck the Diamondbacks.
No, fuck the Sixers. Let's really get to the root of this fucking issue.
Goodbye.
Fuck the Sixers.